Hey everybody, it's Josh again. Welcome back to JOSHAWOTT, the power of Eevee. In the last episode, we took down Leafeon, Sylveon, and Umbreon, got their stone keys, and then 3 new moves, Leaf Blade, Moonblast, and Dark Pulse. And in this episode, we're going to take down the remaining Pokemon Masters. Alright, 3 more stones to go. Do you want to rescue Thompig? Do you want to become friends with him again? These stones can help you with that. All that and more. So anyway, now that we have Dark Pulse, we're going to go tackle Espeon. So starting off Espeon stage, you will notice this looks a little familiar, just with a little recoloring, as well as the fact that there are Psychic type enemies here. So yeah, for Espeon stage, I chose Snake Man's theme. Well, Snake Man stage from Megaman 3. Mostly because these things that look like snakes are actually tubes. Brain tubes, to be exact. That's right. In this stage, Espeon is trying to get to you by playing with your mind. So it's up to you to conquer through your own fears of your mind and take down the Pokemon here, as well as Espeon. It's all a mind trick. An illusion. Anyway, heading up here, we got kind of another mid-boss enemy, a Kadabra. Oh, jumped into that one. Yeah, of course, Wobbuffet. Had to include him because he's a Team Rocket member. I just thought it was kind of funny to add him. We also got Chimecho, Muna, Solosis, and Drowsy here. Ooh, Max Revive. Thank you, Drowsy. And Wobbuffet's back. Oh, thought I could avoid him. And you'll notice there's some unknowns here. Unknown J, Unknown O, Unknown S, and Unknown H. Seems a little familiar. Don't know why, but it does. Well, that's like a little Easter egg or something. Yeah, heading through here, there's a lot of Solosis here. And a Wobbuffet. Hopefully those citrus berries were there. Alright, next we got Muna and another Drowsy. Oh, there's another Wobbuffet. So yeah, it's funny how a little recoloring to a stage can make it look a little different compared to the actual thing. And up here you get a Max Revive and a Max Potion if you go up there. Okay, another Citrus Berry, thank you Wobbuffet. And then this up here is the way you want to go. And up here we got yet another Kadabra. And now we head on further. Ooh, what's up there? Another Citrus Berry, that's what. Maybe you're starting to think that the background looks a little bit like a Trick Room. Yeah, it really is Espeon playing with your mind. Now, funny thing, when I first made this game, I originally just made it like red, yellow, blue, and green squares alternating with each other, but some of my fans were complaining that that was giving them seizures, so I had to immediately change it because I didn't want to get sued. So yeah, this was added in the 1.1 update. I believe the version that's on now is 1.2.1. But anyway, now that we made it here, it's time to go face off against Espeon. We better get Dark Pulse ready. Because this is the Psychic type Pokemon Master. And her elemental moves are Psyshock and Psywave. Yeah, Dark Pulse can be pretty effective against her. Thankfully, Dark Pulse can also block a projectile as well. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see it use Psywave, I don't think. It looks like we made it through. We got the Dawn Stone. And learned another TM. Psyshock, which is the floating rock attack. Alright, 2 more stones to go. Are you ready for another nightmare? Because next up, we're going to be facing off against Jolteon. So yeah, starting off Jolteon stage, this will be a lot like Sparkman stage from Mega Man 3. I just use the first 3 Mega Man games as inspiration for the levels designs. And of course there's going to be all electric type enemies, which is, electric is another weakness of water types, so you want to be careful here as well. We got some Elekids, we got some Mareeps. Got +1 mining. So yeah, lots of electric type enemies, you gotta watch out. Alright. Now heading up to the 2nd floor of this electric plant. I think this is a lot like the, instant death spikes covered in electricity. Oh well. You know how in Mega Man spikes kill you. They still do in this game as well. Oh well. Now I gotta start back in the basement. Head up to the 1st floor. Yeah, as I was saying before I got killed, this is a lot like the electrical plant back in Kanto. I think it's the same one where you find Zapdos. Thankfully, Zapdos is not someone you face off against in this game. Otherwise, I would have a lot of trouble with that. And because Zapdos is a flying electric type, that means ground type moves, its only weakness wouldn't hit it. It means you have to treat it like a flying type Pokemon. You got these rising platforms that push you into the spikes. Oh, we got Shanks here as well. We got a little Voltorb just rolling around. They see me rolling. Yeah, that's all. Okay, we got a big Leopard Berry and a Max Potion up there. And now heading up to the 3rd floor, we got a Flappy who's shooting Electro Balls at us. And now we gotta head down here. Whee! A big fall all the way to sub-level 10. Jeez, that was a big fall. This is where they produce its garbage. Go to Max Rod. And a citrus berry. 2 citrus berries, how lucky. We got some lemon berries behind that Elekid down there. And an Oranberry. Well, not low on any of the special moves. Go ahead and head on. More of these platforms that push you into the spikes. And we got a Flappy right near the boss. And speaking of the boss, it's time to go face it. And you want to get Psyshock ready. Yeah, I had to make Jolteon's weakness Psyshock, considering there are no ground-type enemies, ground-type eeveelutions in Pokemon yet. Alright, let's go ahead and face off against the Electric-type Pokemon Master, Jolteon. And his elemental moves are Volt Tackle and Thunderbolt. And when he's using Volt Tackle, he is completely invincible, so you want to be careful. He's also faster than his normal tackle. Thankfully, he gives you like a sound cue right before he uses it. And we have beaten Jolteon. We have gotten the Thunderstone and another TM. Thunderbolt. Which kind of works like Thunder Beam, like Eevee-Man's weapon from Mega Man 1. Alright, we're almost done with this part. Just one more Pokemon Master to go. All that's left is Vaporeon. So yeah, starting off Vaporeon, it's a lot like Bubble Man stage from Mega Man 2. And you'll notice there's a lot of water-type enemies, like me here. And Panpour. And Shelter. More falling platforms. Little bubbles it shoots out at you. And Krabbies here. Feeling a little crabby. And now we're going into the water segment of the level. Since you are a water type, you can breathe underwater, so you don't have to worry about getting killed by drowning. We got Octillery shooting Rimmer raids at us. First time a Pokemon is seen as a bullet rather than an enemy. Got some Horsies as well. Might as well use Leaf Blade against them, considering it's more effective. Also got some Staryus going through here. More spikes. Gotta watch out for those. And 3 Staryus. Another back survive, thanks Octillery. So this is more like a water treatment plant where this stage takes place. Oh, and if you just saw barely, there's Magikarps falling from the waterfall above us. Thankfully, Magikarps are weak, so they can be defeated pretty easily. And I've run out of Leaf Blade, unfortunately. But thankfully, we also have Thunderbolt, which is Vaporeon's weakness. So let's go ahead and face off against the last Pokemon Master, Vaporeon. And Vaporeon's elemental moves are Water Gun and Aqua Jet. And you can jump pretty high to avoid these attacks, but don't jump too high into the spikes. That's the only thing you gotta watch out for. Also, when Vaporeon is using Aqua Jet, it's completely invincible, kind of like how Jolteon uses Volt Tackle. Thankfully, Thunderbolt kills it. And that's the last Pokemon Master defeated. With that, we have learned our last TM. Aqua Jet! Alright, so we've been through a lot. We have now defeated the 8 Pokemon Masters. And it is now time for us to enter Team Rocket's base. Which we'll do in the next episode, so see you guys then!